Hey, this is Don Gilsdorf. This is Don Gilsdorf. Sorry. We're going to talk today about flexibility for Macola. Well, what is flexibility? You may have not heard of it. Flexibility is Visual Basic for applications. It is the same Visual Basic for applications that many people are familiar with. In Microsoft Office, a lot of people have used VBA in Excel, Word, PowerPoint, etc. In fact, it is licensed from Microsoft to Exact and its resellers and customers. It provides the ability to execute screen event generated code or programs, for example, item number, lose focus. So based on that event on the screen, you can go out and execute other transactions or actions. It can call other executable programs, and I'll show you some of that in a minute. Has the ability to chain multiple events or take multiple actions based on previous actions. It's very powerful, and as you might have gathered, very flexible. And it works with Progression, Macola ES, or Macola 10. Here's an example of the flexibility icon. If you don't see that icon, or if that icon's grayed out, you don't own flexibility. Macola 10, you automatically own flexibility. It's included in the package. Macola ES and Progression flexibility would be an add-on when you may or may not own it. Here's an example of the Macola VBA IDE, Integrated Development Environment. If you've ever done any programming in VBA in Microsoft Office, this will look very familiar to you. And what's available in the IDE, very much similar to Microsoft Office. You can make references to other applications, including SQL Server, Crystal Reports, and the WiSys objects. You can create your own user forms and modules. There's a complete list of events available per screen. Again, these are screen events, not database events. So not every screen event is available. For example, on the customer lose focus event, there's a lot of things Macola does. Macola goes out and grabs the description and the salesperson and the terms code and all of that good stuff. And so a lot of times those types of events are not available. However, the next event that naturally occurs, which is customer name got focus, would typically be available. But we'll get into some of that in a minute. Your code can be password protected, which is very handy. Different users can have different sets of VBA code, if so desired. Very handy in development. You say you've got some code that's in production, but you want to tweak it, you want to play with it a little bit as a developer, you can do that all on your island of your own without messing up the actual live code that's out there with the users. This code is stored in the VBA PRJ folder in the case of Progression, or in the case of Macola ES or Macola 10, it's actually stored in the SQL database. I'm going to show you a little silly thing here that I did 10 years ago as a joke. I told a customer I could make Macola play the national anthem. And he's like, yeah, right, okay. So I wrote the code on the description to got focus event to play the national anthem. So here we go. I'm going to tab through the field. No, I'm not going to make you listen to the whole national anthem, but you got the idea. But, playing the national anthem doesn't really have a whole lot of business application, but let's talk about what some good business applications are. Imagine when a PIC ticket is printed, it would automatically print labels or MSDS paperwork, assuming you had a hazardous material that requires MSDS paperwork to be shipped. When a POP or shop order is released, it could automatically print the user's guide. Rather than, pre-printing a couple hundred user's guides and have them laying around, just print on demand. You're gonna produce this. Let's go ahead and print the user's guide. When an order is shipped, it can generate an email shipping notification to the customer, enhance customer service. When a new item is created, email the cost accountant telling him or her that a standard cost must be set for this new item. When an invoice is posted, attach a PDF copy of that invoice to the customer's card, which is then viewable in Synergy or on the customer card in Macola ES or Macola 10. Very, very cool stuff. There's really no limit to what you can do with flexibility. It's just up to your imagination and how much resources you want to throw at the issue. But if you'd like to discuss some possibilities, you can give me a call at 251-459-3005 or give me an email. And hopefully we can see how flexibility can help you make the most out of your investment in Exact Software. So with that, I'll sign off, and please feel free to contact me. Thanks very much.